Hello, today we're going to be doing some Milk Bath floral nails using the Magpie Beauty products. So we're going to start by using our Build Me Up in shade Cloud, and we're also going to need a gel brush. So we're going to start with using our Cloud Build Me Up, and we're going to paint a nice thin layer over the entire nail, and then we're going to cure that in the lamp for 60 seconds. So for the next bit, we're going to need a pair of tweezers and also a little pair of scissors, and we're going to paint a second coat of our Cloud Build Me Up over the entire nail, but we're not going to cure this coat yet. The flowers I'm going to be using are the Magpie Beauty dried flowers, so we've got them in shade Hot Pink, Pink and also in white. So in each little pot of our dried flowers, we get some green leaves, some little flowers and also some larger flowers. So we're going to start by using Hot Pink on our nail, and we're going to place one of these larger flowers in the top section of our uncured Cloud Build Me Up. So we want to make sure that our dried flowers are nice and flat, or as flat as they possibly can be. So I'm going to use my tweezers just to gently push down all those petals on this larger flower, just to try and get it as flat as I possibly can. Also using the tweezers, I'm going to pull off a little piece of this greenery and just press it into the nail, making sure it's as flat as it can possibly get in our Cloud Build Me Up. So before I grab one of the other colours, we're going to get some of the smaller petals, and I'm just going to place some of them randomly on the nail. Next, I'm going to grab the pink, and I'm going to grab one of the larger flowers, and I'm going to place it in this lower section of the nail, making sure it's completely stuck down into that uncured Build Me Up. I'm also going to grab some of these smaller little petals and flowers, and I'm going to place them also in random places over the nail. If some of the flower sections in your pot are too large, like you can see in the video, we can just grab a pair of scissors and just cut a few of these petals off. So what I'm going to do next is, with my pair of tweezers, is just pick up some of these smaller pieces and place them in areas on the nail where no flowers are. As you can see in the video, I've filled my nail with quite a lot of flowers, but obviously it's your choice how many flowers you want to pop on your nails. You can just pop a few pieces on, or you can fill the nail like I have. Before I cure this into the lamp, I just make sure all the edges to all my greenery and petals are all stuck down. And then we're going to cure this into the lamp for 60 seconds. So now we're going to do another coat of our Cloud Build Me Up, and what we're going to do is paint this over the entire nail, but focusing mostly on the areas and the corners where our leaves and our flowers are. We want to make sure that our leaves and flowers aren't too much covered with the Cloud Build Me Up, otherwise we won't be able to see them as much after our next coat. So when we paint it over the entire nail, just make sure you wipe away a little bit of the excess of the Cloud Build Me Up straight on top of those flowers. And we're going to cure that for 60 seconds also. So we're now going to do our final coat of our Cloud Build Me Up. We're going to make sure we focus on all the areas that are maybe stuck up slightly, or any of our bumps and lumps in our nails. So make sure we cover the entire nail with our Cloud Build Me Up, but don't worry too much if there is a few little pieces sticking out, as we will buff over the entire nail in a second. As you can see, over the greenery and over the big flowers, I'm just wiping away a little bit of that excess product just so I can see the flowers and the greenery a little bit more. When we're happy with the look of it, we can pop it into the lamp for 60 seconds to cure. We're then going to need our Prep and Dehydrate liquid, and on a lint-free pad, we're going to pop a little bit of this Prep and Dehydrate on it so that we can wipe off the inhibition layer to our Build Me Up gel. So we're going to wipe this over the whole nail plate, making sure we get rid of all of that inhibition layer. And then we're going to use a 240 grit buffer, and we're going to buff over the entire nail to make sure it's all nice and smooth before we apply our top coat. Once we've finished buffing and we get a nice smooth surface, go over the nail with our Prep and Dehydrate again to get rid of all the dust. We're then going to use our top coat, don't be tacky, and we're going to paint on a nice thin layer, and you can see your flowers coming to life after this. And we're also going to cure this into the lamp for 60 seconds. So now we've finished our Milk Bath nails using dried flowers from Magpie Beauty. Thank you so much for watching.